Good morning, everyone. Okay, we are now in Unit 11 of Foundations. And in Unit 11, we're going to learn about a new syllable type called vowel consonant E. And in these words, the vowels are going to make a long sound, a different sound than we're used to. So if you look at this vowel sound chart, on this side, these are the short vowels, the vowels we've been practicing all year, where A says A, E says E, I says I, and so forth. Now, if you look at the other side, these are now the long vowels. And basically, a long vowel is just the name of the letter. For example, A, safe A. E, Pete E. I, pine I. O, home O. Now when we get to U, U makes two long sounds. It can say U, where it says its name, or it can say ooh. So, U, mule, U rule, ooh. So that can be a little bit tricky. Okay, so let me show you, boys and girls. For example, if we make this word huh, p. How many sounds does that word have? It has 3 sounds. Okay, we can tap it like this. Huh, p, hop. Now, if we add an E, the E is this magic letter that jumps over the P, so it jumps over to the O, and it makes it say its name. So this is the new syllable type. So we have a vowel, right? O is the vowel, a consonant, the P is the consonant, E. This is why it's called vowel consonant E. So now instead of saying h, a, p, it actually says h, o, p, h, o, p, hope. So it still has 3 sounds because the E is silent. The E doesn't make any sound. Okay, let's put hop or hope back and try it with another one. So let's say I have the word k, a, p, right? That says cap. But now if I add our magic E or our silent E, the E is going to jump over to the A and it's going to say, Mrs. A, you're going to say your name. So instead of A, it's going to say A. K, ape, cape. And the E, remember, is quiet. We can call it silent E. We can call it magic E. Oops. The important thing to know is that it doesn't make a sound. Okay, let's do it with another one. What about the word tap? Tap, right? That word has 3 sounds. Now let's add our magic E. And that's not going to say ah. What is it going to say, boys and girls? What is the name of that letter? A. Ape. Tape. All right, let's try one more. We'll put the T and the P back. We're going to use this. We're going to make fat. Okay, you see that word says fat? But now we're going to add our magic E that stays silent. And remember, that's going to say its name now. So instead of a, it will say a. Ate. Fate. So silent or magic E is very important. It totally changes the sounds of our vowels. Okay, now I want to show you something kind of tricky. Now we've learned that S can sometimes sound like Z when it's a suffix, like in the word bugs. Well, S can also sometimes sound like Z when it is between 2 vowels. So you see this word, instead of saying S, it doesn't say rise, it says rise. Like the sun will rise at 6 in the morning. So when the S is in between 2 vowels, like it is here, the I and the E, it can sometimes sound like Z. So there's the word to show you rise. I'll make another one. Wise. You see the S is sounding like Z. So now we have another way S can sound like Z when it's a suffix, but also if it's between two vowels. That S can sometimes sound like Z. Okay, now the last part of vowel, consonant, E syllables is we have to know how to mark them. So if we look here, we learned all about closed syllables, right? Well, this is not a closed syllable. This syllable type is called vowel, consonant, E. And it's kind of tricky how we mark them, but in the next video, I'll make a whole step-by-step process. Okay, so here's the word. Read the word with me. R-O-P, rope. Remember, the E makes the O say its name. So to mark it, you underline it. Then underneath of it, you write V-E. Then on top of the vowel, you make a straight line. That says that it's a long vowel. Last step is you cross out the E. That is how you mark the syllable type vowel, consonant, E. So I showed you in cave. I underlined it. I wrote V-E. I put a line above the A to show that it's saying A. And I X'd out the E because it is silent. Okay, I know that was a lot of information today, but I'll go over it each day. Okay, here's the worksheet titled Mark 'em Up. So remember, you can just read the words and the sentences. You don't have to mark anything. I want you to get used to reading words with the silent E. So remember, so in this first one, for example, the I is not going to say I. The E is making it say I. So it says lime, lime, and the E is silent. And same thing on the bottom, you'll just read through the sentences. Okay, you can do it. See you tomorrow.